What's up, guys? Wanted to do a little side-by-side comparison of a couple of custom SIGs. Got my 6-hour 229 stainless steel Elite, and which I've only had about a week. I've gone a little crazy here lately and decided to purchase this SIG 229 Equinox. I didn't plan on buying the Equinox, but found a hell of a deal online for it, and I just really couldn't pass it up. So since I have two pretty similar guns, both 229s, they are different calibers, but pretty similar, pretty close in price, size, everything else. I wanted to do a little side-by-side comparison. Both guns are safe. I'll show you just because I know how some of you people are. Somebody's probably saying, what do you mean you people? And then the Equinox here, empty mag, empty. Alright, we'll start off with comparing the calibers. The stainless steel Elite is a 9mm. It's got a mag capacity of 15 rounds, so you can have a total of 16 rounds if you kept one in the chamber. The Equinox is going to be in 40 caliber. It holds 12 plus 1. I've read in some places where people are selling the Equinox chambered in 9mm. Now I don't know if that was a limited thing or if they just, did the barrel conversion kit or what, but according to 6 Hour's website, it's only made in the 40 caliber. Now you can buy the barrel, magazine, spring. You can buy a whole kit for it for around $300, or you can just buy a stainless barrel for it to change it down to a 9 for like $230, something like that. Thought about doing it, but there's no real point. I mean, I have the 9mm and the stainless, and that one is just mainly to keeping the gun safe and shoot the, shooting range. I did want something with a higher caliber that I could carry on me in the wintertime. I'm not going to carry the Equinox most of the time. It's just a little too big for me. I'm not really comfortable carrying more of a full-size gun as my EDC. But in the wintertime, when I wear a jacket where you really can't tell, I'll definitely wear it from time to time. Alright, so we went over the calibers. Next, we'll start out with the dimensions. They're extremely close. The only difference really is going to be the length and the width. Now the Equinox is 7.1 inches long. The stainless steel is 7.6, but that's also going to include the beaver tail frame there. The height, they're both the same, 5.4 inches on both guns. The Equinox is 1.5 inches wide, and the stainless steel is 1.6 inches wide. Alright, let's see if you can really tell a big difference. I mean, it's 0.1 difference, so you're really not going to be able to see a big difference. You can't feel a difference in the feel of the guns when you hold them. So it's not that really big of a difference. You can definitely tell that this one's more beefy just with the steel frame. Definitely more heavy. The stainless steel weighs 40.2 ounces and the Equinox weighs 32 ounces. Now that also has to do with the stainless steel has a stainless steel frame. With the Equinox, it has the black hard anodized frame. So it is quite a bit lighter with the frame. I would definitely not carry this thing on me. I mean, it is a heavy, beefy gun. But that also helps out with the recoil. Although it is 9mm, I mean, there is very little recoil in this thing. I'll let y'all look at them. I'll just give you a little look over comparing. The top has of the Equinox has that nickel polish on it. As far as the grips, they're both wood. The stainless steel has the rosewood. They say Hogue on the inside, so I'm guessing Hogue made them. The Equinox it just says custom wood. They look very similar to each other, so I'm just going to assume that Hogue made the Equinox grips as well, because just with the wood finish and the look of them, they look almost similar. I could be wrong, but either way, they're both wood grips, so they both feel really good in the hand. The finishes on them, like I said, the stainless steel, it's all stainless steel. With the Equinox, you have the nitron finish, and then you have the little nickel accents here. You have it on both sides. You have it on the top here, and also with the Equinox, see if you can read it there. It has the Equinox, and it has a little Sig Sauer Custom Shop logo there. And then the trigger is a little bit different there from the stainless steel. Starting to get rambling here. As far as sights go, the stainless steel has front and rear night sights, which I love. The Equinox has night sights in the rear, and then it has True Glow up front. Now, I haven't shot this thing yet. I don't know if you could tell, but that True Glow, that sight is way to the left. Now, I know they're adjustable, but I mean, it could be on. Like I said, I have not shot it yet. I don't see how it's that cocked to the left, but it's adjustable, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's see what else we want to go over here. The trigger pulls on them. Both of them are going to be the same. They're both 10-pound triggers in double action, and then once you go to single action, it'll be 4.4 pounds. So basically, right now, with double action, if you squeeze the trigger, it's 10 pounds. Finally goes there. And then once you cock it, and it's in single action, it's just 4.4 pounds. Very, very smooth trigger. Now, one difference with those triggers also, with the stainless steel, you get the SRT trigger, which is the short reset trigger. After you go to the double action, your next shot, that resets to single action. With the stainless steel, it actually resets about 60% shorter. So you don't have quite the distance. You have 60% less distance with the second round and continuing rounds with the stainless steel. It's not that big of a difference when you're shooting it. I can't tell. But, you know, you can add it to any gun, any SIG that you want. For about $100, you can get the SRT trigger added in for about $100 to any of the SIGs that you want. The only other difference with the frames, other than the finishes, they both have the accessory rails there, which I do have a Streamlight TLR1. I only bought one of them, but I have two guns, so that's really how I justified buying one, is really I could use it on two guns. And then on the stainless steel here, you have the beaver tail, which feels really good in your hand. With a 1911, it helps out quite a bit more, with most of them being a 45 caliber. It doesn't tear your hand up quite as much. But with the minimal amount of recoil that SIG has, it really doesn't matter. I've never held a SIG, shot a SIG that did not feel perfect in my hand. The only other real difference is price-wise. MSRP on the stainless steel about $1,350, and the Equinox is about $1,200. Now, I got the stainless steel off of Bud's Gun Shop. They don't sponsor me, or I'm not, affiliated with them whatsoever. But they always do have some fantastic prices. So I got the stainless steel Elite. I think I got it for $1,050 shipped to my FFL, and just had to pay the FFL transfer fee. Now with that Equinox, MSRP is $1,200 on that thing. You can find them $850, $900 every day on Gunbroker or another one of those websites. I got that brand new in box with 2 magazines for $750 shipped. Now it's hard just to find the base 229, whether it's the E2 or the older ones with the nitron finish with night sights for $750 shipped. So that's one real big reason why I jumped on that. even if I decide not to keep it, which I don't see why I would, I could definitely at least break even, if not make a little bit of money off of it. So they're expensive. SIGs are definitely expensive, but you feel it when you shoot the gun, when you look at the gun. They're just really, really well made guns. But as far as comparison, that's about it, man. Both fantastic guns. This one's definitely going to get a lot more use than the stainless steel. This is kind of going to be my baby. That's just a gun that I've always wanted, and I wanted basically the same gun, but to feel comfortable carrying it or shooting it, or putting a little wear on it. So that's the main reason why I got this one. Try to give you all a little overlook of both guns. You have the little nickel looking finish there. I don't know why they did the stainless screws there. The stainless steel Elite actually came with black screws, which I think look better on this one, so I put the stainless steel screws on the stainless steel Elite, but I swapped them out for this video just so you could see actually what comes with each particular gun. I love the top on this with that nickel finish there. I think that looks so badass. Great looking gun. And then the stainless steel, like I said, you can definitely tell a weight difference with this one compared to the other one. You got the checkered front up there, which you don't have on the Equinox. The Equinox is just, it's lines. I don't know why they would just do the lines on there and then the checkering on the stainless steel, but I don't think either one makes a difference. It just looks kind of cool, little finish, and then you also have the checkering on the trigger guard there. Rosewood grips look good. The more and more I look at this with the rosewood grips, I don't know, it looks good, but I think it would look a lot better with black. So I'm actually going to make a video here in a minute of a couple of accessories that I bought for these guns. Just show you what they look like. I got some Crimson Trace grips, and like I said, the Streamlight TLR 1 tactical light. That's it, guys. Hopefully video didn't suck. I've been a little rusty, hadn't made videos in a while. Just trying to get back into it. So that is the 6-hour P229 Equinox and the 6-hour P229 stainless steel Elite. Alright guys, thanks.